for the angel juicer, I cut it into a quarter the cucumber into basically sticks like this that'll feed in the top chute easily. Cucumber's ready to go. So what we're going to do today with the juice is going to be purple kale. I have about 10 stems. We have some ginger, a lemon, 2 Granny Smith apples, about 4 stalks of celery, and we're going to juice that up. So here we go. So I find that when I'm using the angel juicer, I like to use an apple slicer, especially if I'm going to do a recipe that has quite a few apples, like 6 or more, just because it makes it go a lot easier than chopping by hand. And also, I've heard there's been some things online lately that you shouldn't have too many apple seeds because of the cyanide. It's probably not an issue, but just to be safe, I'm going to cut those out. And if I was using my Breville, I'd just throw the apples in whole. I wouldn't worry about the cores as much. Okay, so those are sliced up and ready to go. Ginger, I'm going to use about maybe a half a thumb of ginger. See how that goes. All right, so we're just about ready, and the produce is pretty much prepped. Actually, I'm going to chop up the lemon. I'm going to do the juice the skin as well. You can do that with lemons. I've heard now with oranges, but okay. Now we're just about ready. All right, so let's start the juicer. Turn on the angel. There's a switch on the back, and there's a green button on the front to start. And I'm going to mix these up. Just alternating some of the harder produce with some of the softer stuff. But you'll see how easily the leafy greens go through the angel, and it does an amazing job with the leafy greens. So I'm just going to alternate some of the produce, like I was saying. Throw in some apples, celery. And in the beginning, there comes out a little juice out of into the pulp dispenser here. So with the angel, there's the juice catcher bin here, and then the pulp catcher bin in the front. And when you first start up, there's some of the juice comes out the front until it fills up. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if you can see, but in the angel it sometimes backs up. The juice starts backing up, so I actually bought another pusher that we sell now that has a rubber O-ring around the outside, which is pretty handy. That just keeps the juice down, especially when you're doing things like cucumber and some of the softer produce. You do have to push a little bit with the angel. It takes a little bit of force sometimes to get, especially things like carrots down. Whereas it's really easy to do with leafy greens here, as you can see. Yeah, so I'm on, like I said, day 9 of the juice fast. I haven't been perfect. I thought I was going to stop a couple times. And actually, I had dinner had dinner that night. I thought that was my last. That was the end. But then I woke up the next day and I decided to start going again. I think that was day 6. And again, I think it was the next day as well, day 7. I did the same thing. So I thought I was done, but yeah, yesterday I had a pretty clean day, and today so far it's pretty much just been juice as well. So I'm gonna keep it going for a little while, as long as I'm feeling good. My energy is starting to return, which is good. I was feeling pretty lousy for a while there, and that's what prompted me to do the juice fast. I just thought that would help cleanse out the system and give my digestive system a break. And as opposed to the Breville, where the pulp is really wet, especially it doesn't work very well at all with the green leafy stuff, but green leafy produce and herbs. But with the Angel, the pulp is fairly dry. It's probably not as dry as the Norwalk one would be, or any of the hydraulic juicers. But it does a good job. I'll just throw the ginger in now. It does have a little rocking motion to it. I have the containers under there properly, but it's still. I've seen this online too, where the Angels. I'm not sure why, but they rock a little bit. In the store, it didn't do that. I'm not sure why, but sometimes I put something underneath there just to keep it more stable. And the Angel is it's a twin gear juicer, so that means it has I'll show you it after, but if I can see it online, it basically has two grinding gears that basically chew up the produce, and then it has so after the grinding, it actually it feeds it through with kind of like a screw gear, and it pushes it out the stream. So it's much more efficient than the centrifugal juicers, which don't have a great juice to it. Especially, and on my fast, I'm trying to do more herbs like kales and spinaches and chards, and the centrifugal juicers just didn't do a good job with that also. Alright. It's almost done. Alright, so that's it for the juice. I'm just going to leave it on for a little bit just to let it continue pushing some of the produce out, and you'll keep getting a little bit more juice as we go here. I think that's good. So it's and a little bit of a design. I guess maybe a design problem. I mean, not a problem, but It's just a little bit inconvenient, but you have to lift the juicer up here in order to pull out the juice bin. And you can see how little pulp there was compared to the juice. And you know, when you're doing organics, you know, I calculated that would it would pay for itself pretty quick if I'm juicing pretty much every day. So that's about it. That's actually I should give it a try. I'm gonna get a container here. And some people don't like the plastics, so you can get, they provide these stainless steel cups as well by Angel. I actually purchased this one when I bought the machine. So you see, for all that produce, it's about 1 full mason jar of juice. We're going to try. That's pretty good. Actually, I don't mind that one. Sometimes I ad-lib a bunch of juices and the taste is it's pretty awful, but I mean, I'm just experimenting here, so I just try mixing different combinations of the fruits and veggies. I do a lot of cilantros and parsleys. It's amazing that just the different proportions of the veggies and the juice make a big difference as well. So experiment for yourself too. Just try it out and see what you like. But yeah, that one's pretty good. Actually, I got this recipe from jointhereboot.com. I saw the movie Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead recently, and it wasn't what inspired this. I actually just came across it after I got my juicers. I came across that movie and watched it a couple weeks ago, but they have some recipes online with some ratings. So this one is the mean green juice, I think they call it. It was his main juice. I believe Joe used in his movie to lose most of his weight and get healthier. But cheers. Till next time. Have a great day. I'll just quickly show how easy it is to take apart and put back together the Angel juicer. So again, this is the piece is just a splash guard for the top. You can take that off first. And there's a latch here, which you just undo and pull the screen off. This is where the juice comes out of this section. And then the 2 gears here just come off. So pretty easy to take apart and put back together. So it also comes with a scrubbing brush and comes with, this is the other plunger I was mentioning with the O-ring. And these are, you'll hear some people complain about juice leaking out of the bottom on some of the Angel juicers, but they've since started providing these silicone rings that do a pretty good job. I haven't seen any drips come out yet, and the person I bought it from, he actually gave me an extra package of these as well, because sometimes they come off when you're washing them and get lost. And this is just a scraping knife to clean the unit. So that's how easy it is to take the Angel juicer apart. And thanks again for taking the time to watch this video if you stuck with it. It was a long video. Sorry I went on, but I wanted to show you real time just what the experience is like making a juice with the Angel juicer. Thanks a lot and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.